Hey everyone, I want to go over some of the DICOM terms and review them and sort of reinforce the concepts behind these terms. DICOM stands for Digital Imaging and Communications in Medicine, and communication is the key word here. DICOM is not just a file type like JPEG or bitmap. It involves communication. There's a whole network protocol how two DICOM entities talk to each other. That's why it's more than just a file type, DICOM. Application entity. These can be modalities, PACS servers, CD burners. Anything that can send or receive a DICOM image is an application entity. A lot of students tend to think of application entities as only the modalities, the CT scanner, the MRI scanner, the ultrasound card, the CR machine. It's not. It's the servers, CD burners, anything that has a DICOM address on a DICOM network is considered an application entity. Information Object Definition, IOD. An object is defined as something material that can be perceived by the senses. The object is the image pixel data and the DICOM header together. It is what is created or what is acquired by application entities. It is the object, the thing that we want to work with. That is the DICOM object. DIMSI, DICOM Message Service Elements. DIMSI is simply a service. A service is not something that you can see or touch or feel like an object. A service is a process that runs against an object to move it, to get it, to store it. These are the services that run on the objects. SOP, Service Object Pair. This is what you get when you put an object with a service. You put those together, you get a SOP class, right? CT Image Store. Encapsulated PDF store. So you have objects and services working together. That's a SOP class or service object pair. SCU, Service Class User. In this case, it's an application entity that is requesting a service. I'm the CT scanner. I would like to store these images on PACS. When it asks PACS to store its images, it is the SCU. STP, Service Class Provider. This is the other side of that equation, the application entity that's providing the service to the SCU. So you have a user requesting a service, and then you have a STP, service class provider, that provides the service that's requested by the user. Do not ever think that if you know the SCU and the SCP that you can know what the SOP class is. The SOP class always comes from the object and the service, not necessarily the SCU and the SCP, because they're only talking about services, so you don't know what the object is. VR stands for Value Representations. We will actually use VR in other ways in this program. We'll talk about voice recognition, and people will start saying VR this and VR that when they're talking about voice recognition systems, but in a DICOM class, VR stands for Value Representation. Don't get those two mixed up. UID is a unique identifier. DICOM uses unique identifiers for all kinds of things, for the type of service that's going to be used, for the object, for pretty much everything. Each image has its own unique UID, and so people will ask about the study UID or the SOP class UID, and that's a unique identifier. It's a long number. Hopefully you're getting used to seeing it. It's about 16, 18 numbers in a row, and you should try to get used to seeing those. We've looked at some of those. SOP class. SOP class is named after the object involved and the service that is running. So again, you have CT image, that's the object. If you're going to move it, CT image move. Move is the service. SOP class is the service and the object paired together. Thank you for watching.